Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Delana. If you have not already, please consider subscribing to my channel. Also, turn on that notification bell so that you do not miss out on any of my uploads. Today I am sharing my Sephora haul along with first impressions on the Forever Mood fragrances. So let's get into it. So y'all, my items finally made it in from Sephora, and of course it is time for us to do a haul. Now this haul is going to be special because I also purchased the Forever Moods fragrance discovery set. So we are going to do a first impression of all of those fragrances. I have not smelled them. I will say I was able to smell one of the fragrances a little bit through the package, but I have not smelled them. I literally got the package in yesterday, put it to the side and said, you know what, we're going to smell them together. So I'm really excited about that. Again, I have quite a bit of items here. I did set a budget for myself. This year I wanted to stay around $300. Now the first order I submitted, I was at $292. So I did kind of stay within the budget. However, I made a second order with Kohl's at Sephora. So if you are having a hard time finding the items that you need at Sephora, because by the time you're seeing this video, you have 2 days left to shop, you should definitely check out your local Kohl's if you have a Sephora, or just go on the Kohl's website and see what they have available, because I'm sure they will probably have some of the items that you cannot find on the website. A couple of the items that I picked up at the time, I think they were still on the website, but I think they're not on there anymore. So again, I will try to link the items that I did get from Kohl's. That way you all can find them if you're looking for them. So as far as categories, I did pick up makeup, skincare, body care, and fragrance. Again, the fragrances from Forever Mood, though, I did buy those separately. I bought those from the Forever Mood website the day that they dropped on the website, which I believe was April 2nd. And I did not get this package until yesterday as well. So don't know what was going on. They were kind of sitting at one of the shipping partners locations forever, and then finally I got an update that it was being delivered to me via USPS. But anyways, let's go ahead and get into the items. So I guess I'm going to start with body care and fragrance, since I don't have that many items. So the first body care item I did pick up is an old faithful for me, which is my Necessaire body wash. So the Necessaire body wash, I do love this. I love it in the eucalyptus scent, and this is the version with the pump. So let's see if I can get it out of here. And I have purchased this before. So this is the large size, and you get the pump. This is a body wash that I buy like ever so often. I just sometimes like the smell of this and just the really clean feeling I get from it. It's not something I buy like on a monthly basis or anything. I would say throughout the week, I probably use this maybe like once or twice. And so it lasts me for a while, and I typically go for this in the pump. So this is 16.9 ounces. So I do find that it lasts me quite a while because I'm not using it every day. I sort of just mix it up. Whatever I'm in the mood for, that's what I'll pull for. But this body wash is amazing. There are a ton of other body washes I feel like I want to try from Sephora, but I'm like, you know what? Again, I sort of had a budget I wanted to stick to. And then on top of that, I'm just like, girl, do you really need all these $30 and $40 body washes? No, you can stick with, you know, the cute little ones, Method and Bioma, all these other cute ones that are more affordable that you get from Target. You can just stick with those. So this is my first body care item. So y'all, and looking through my box, that is the only body care item I got. The next two items are fragrances. So the first one I got, this one came from Kohl's because I could not find this on the actual Sephora website. So this is the Vanilla Skin Hair and Body Fragrance Mist. So this is what the bottle looks like. This is the Forvr brand. This particular brand, I do have the Missing Person travel size fragrance that my girl Ashley Coco McQueen got me. That smells really good. And so when I saw how popular this was on like TikTok, I was like, okay, I need to try this. So let's spray her out. Let's see. Ooh. Oh, this smells good. Okay. Y'all know I love vanilla. Oh, I love that. Okay, this is really nice. So I'm wondering if this would be like perfect with my Burberry Goddess. Like spray this on as soon as I get out of the shower, then put on my Burberry Goddess. The notes on this are, the top is pink pepper, pink apple, sugar crystals. The heart is lily, jasmine petals, cashmere wood, and the base is vanilla, sandalwood, and argarwood. Y'all, this smells so warm. It's definitely a gourmand type vibe, of course. Oh, it smells really good. I'm glad I picked this up. So if you've been looking for this, definitely go on over to Kohl's. I will try to link it below. Go on over to Kohl's at Sephora and pick it up because I don't think it's on the website anymore. Y'all, this smells good. Grab this. And then the next fragrance item I picked up is the Valentino Stravaganza fragrance, which I know this smells really good. I did smell this in Macy's, like, I want to say like less than a month ago or right around a month ago. And I wanted to get the travel because I just thought this would be a good fragrance to have for when I'm traveling, like, you know, throughout the summer, just to have it available to me. I feel like I have enough summer scents, but not enough like summer travel scents. So to me, this one is very similar to the Born in Roma scent. The only difference is it has like a green tea note that everyone has been talking about, and I must be really into that note. It almost reminds me of how I feel about my Burberry Her in the green, like whatever note is in there definitely is in here. Maybe it's the green tea or something else. It just reminds me of that, but this is a little bit stronger. Definitely will last me a little bit longer because that Burberry Her in the green bottle is a toilette and it only lasts me like 2 hours. So yeah, but this one, I'm excited to have this. If you got this in the full size bottle, let me know. Y'all, I cannot stop smelling this vanilla. Oh, that smells amazing. So yeah, so this is all of my body care fragrances with the exception of the Forever Mood fragrances, which we're gonna review at the end. So our next category is skincare. So I have a few skincare items that I picked up. So skincare for me is pretty simplistic, okay? I don't do a crazy routine. I keep it really simple. I've been sort of just blessed to have skin that doesn't do too much outside of like hormonal times for me. Outside of that, I really don't get too much going on with my skin outside of the fact that my skin is oily. But as far as getting a lot of like pimples or anything like that, the only time I do is typically around that time of month, and it's more so like in the chin and mouth area. Other than that, no issues. So I did pick up the Belief hydration kit. So I did buy this exact same kit last year, and to me it was just the best deal because you get the full size Aqua Bomb, which I am probably like down to the point where I probably have enough for like another week, and then I was gonna need this. And then of course you get the jelly cleanser, you get the moisturizing eye balm, and a toner. So this I think was like $38. Totally worth it because you're getting that full size Aqua Bomb. I'm excited for this. I have not used the little travel items yet, but I have them in my travel bag. I just haven't used them because typically when I'm traveling, I am using my travel Youth to the People cleanser, so I haven't pulled for this yet. But since I have this, it's kind of nice because again, when that runs out or whatever, or wherever I'm going, if I don't have the other one that I use, I can always use this as a cleanser as well. So excited for this kit, and I definitely recommend this. The next skincare item is coming from Youth to the People. So this is the Kale and Green Tea Spinach Vitamin Superfood Cleanser. So this is just a replacement for me. I want to say this is maybe my third or fourth bottle of this. So it comes in this glass bottle, which I know for some people this is a con, but it doesn't really bother me since it sort of stays under my sink. I pump out what I need and then put it right back. So I'm not too bothered by it. I actually kind of like it a little bit. I think it's really pretty, but this is my go-to cleanser. Again, as someone who has pretty like, you know, normal performing skin, I feel like I really can continue on with Neutrogena or Clarins, or not Clarins, what's the one in the Cerave or La Roche-Posay. Like I could buy totally a drugstore cleanser and just be fine. A cleanser to me doesn't really just make a huge difference. It's just something I like about this, and I just have gotten used to it, so that's why I keep rebuying it. Do not feel inclined to buy a $40 face wash. I really feel like you can use drugstore and be just fine. There are some other, you know, skincare products that probably would perform better if you spent a little more money before a face cleanser. I would say this is just my personal preference, and that's why I continue to buy it. And so the last, technically, Yeah, this is technically the last like skincare product. This is the Topicals Brightening and Clearing Eye Mask. So this here is a popular item. I put this in my cart right away because I was hoping to get it before they sell out. I feel like these sell out really quickly. They may be sold out on Sephora. So again, check code Sephora if you really are interested. These are nice as far as, you know, trying to help lighten under the eye, but at the same time, I feel like you have to use these so much to see results. So if you're someone that's not gonna keep buying these or keep using them, I don't know if it's worth it. Like, they're cute to me and they do a little something. They definitely help with kind of depuffing for me. But I don't know if it's like something you have to go out and buy. It would be just, again, more so a preference of yours. If you're someone that like eye masks, I say this one is good. I also really like the Milk eye mask. I haven't bought those in a while, but I did use the entire box probably like a year ago, and I really fell in love with those. So those are good too. I just wanted to get these because I just think they're cute, and of course supporting a Black business. So love this and can't wait to start using them. So we are left with makeup items. So let's go ahead and start with one of the items that I really needed to pick up this time around, which is the Charlotte Tilbury setting spray. Now, I almost wish I had got this from Kohl's, so I could have gotten the dual pack for pretty much the same price. I've never bought the big one of this, so I'm like, okay, I'll have the big one. I already have some travel like setting sprays that I can use, so I'll have this one. I'm not gonna travel with that one most likely, but it's good for me to have it because I know it'll last a while because it's pretty big. So it's a 3.3 ounce. So this setting spray is amazing. Setting spray for me is a must because I am an oily girl. So if you are someone who has oily skin, or even if you just want to make sure your face has that really finished look, you don't want to look too powdery, even if you're using like all matte products, you definitely want to use this setting spray. Another setting spray that I do really like is the One Size setting spray. This one I did pick up from Kohl's. Oh, I thought this, y'all, I thought it's a sticker on here that says waterproof. Y'all, I thought this was split. I was about to be sick. Like, what did the little plastic bag do if it came toe up? Okay, so this one is the On Till Dawn Mattifying Waterproof Setting Spray. Now, I already have one of these in my travel makeup bags, but I figured let me just go ahead and get a backup since I know I'll be traveling a little bit this summer. It just makes sense for me to have it. And these two, baby, they pair so well. So if you want to use this to kind of, you know, just get your face back hydrated, you don't want to look dry, but then you want to make sure everything just sets and sticks and your makeup lasts all day, definitely pick up this one. The next makeup item that I did pick up, this one also came from Kohl's at Sephora because this was not available on the Sephora website. It is the Huda Beauty Sugar Baby Lip Gloss. Now this is very light. The only reason I picked this up though is because y'all know I only wear nude colored lipsticks or lip glosses, but I picked this up because I'm like, you know what, when I'm wearing a little more lip liner or if I'm going with one of my like darker nude colors, this will really help lighten it up. So if you can see the packaging, it's super cute. So this is the faux filler. Super cute packaging, and I love this pink. This for me more so will just be a topper because again, this is really light, and I've seen it on some girls, my skin tone a little darker, and if you ain't careful, it could definitely give not cute. So just be careful if you go with this color, but again, for me, it would just be a topper, so that's why I wanted to pick it up again in Sugar Baby. Now there's a couple other colors. I think there's Posh, Honey, I can't think of the other names, but those are really pretty as well. But for me, as someone who likes to keep my lips really nude, I have a color from Fenty Beauty that's kind of like that honey, and I never wear it. So I'm like, I'm not gonna waste my money on that. And then the Posh is just a little deeper of a like pink. So I'm like, you know what, let me just go ahead and do this, but just when I wear this, I will be wearing this with one of my like deeper nudes, or making sure I put on a little extra liner so I'm not giving like ashy vibes. The next makeup item I picked up is from Tower 28. So Tower 28, I have never bought anything from them, and I have one other item from them. This is also a lip gloss. Now y'all, I'm usually a matte lip girl, so I don't know what's kind of come over on me with these lip glosses here lately, but I just kept seeing this color on TikTok and I'm like, oh, I gotta have it. You know what? No, this is darker. I was gonna say, is it similar to the Huda Beauty? But no, this is darker. This color is called Pistachio, and this is what the packaging looks like. It's really pretty. It's actually, you know what? It's kind of like the packaging is almost a little similar. Yeah, this is much lighter though. But yeah, this is really pretty. So I wanted to try out their lip gloss because I just kept hearing so many people talking about it. I think this is supposed to be their like milky version of their lip gloss collection. So really excited for it. And again, the packaging is really cute. The next item I did pick up is their mascara, which is in the color Jet. I've heard really great things about this mascara, and you all know I'm really not consistent with wearing lashes anymore. I just feel like I'll wear lashes at the right time, but for a day-to-day or like filming videos, I don't really care to put lashes on anymore. Not really my thing, and I'm noticing my lashes are just growing and they are getting longer. So I'm just like, you know what, I don't put no strip lashes on right now unless I'm just going somewhere and I need my makeup to be really stepped up. But for the normal day-to-day things that I do, I'm good. So this is again the Tower 28 in the color Jet. The packaging is super cute on this as well. I'm excited to try this. This has, let me open it so y'all can see. This has somewhat of a really cool looking band. So that should really help with lengthening. That's kind of what I've heard that this mascara is really great for lengthening. You all know I have my Merit Beauty mascara that I love for lengthening, and then I have my YSL mascara that really helps like give the volume, make them really full. So we're gonna see how I feel about this. If this doesn't work well for me, I may swap this out for something else, because I have seen people talking about the Patrick Star One Size Fantasize mascara. I've heard that one's good too. So let me know if you use this. How do you feel about it? I'm definitely going to try it out probably in the next week or so. So the next two lip products I have, one is coming from Huda Beauty and one is coming from Sephora. Let's start with this. So this is the Sephora cream lip stain in the color Desert Sand number 77. So this is definitely like a deep nude. This is kind of perfect for what I'm thinking about when I want to wear that really light pink lip gloss. This is perfect for that. So this is going to be nice to top with the light pink shade. Then I picked up, which I did not need this, y'all, the Huda Beauty lip contour pencil in the color Rich Brown. Now, did I need any more brown lip liners? No. I have so many brown lip liners. However, this one just seems to be a really popular one on TikTok. Like, I feel like all the girlies that's like my my complexion, darker than me, a little lighter than me, they just love this one. Like, I see this used way more than Chestnut. The other one that I really love, y'all know, is my KVD Beauty Crucifix. Like, I don't see those talked about. So I'm like, okay, let me try this and see what it gives. Today I'm wearing, which y'all can kind of see the line, I'm wearing the what is Kim's makeup line called? KK Beauty. It's old. I'm wearing that today, and to me that one's cool too. So I'm just like, you know what, let me just try this one since I get it on sale. And I mean, I will say I do not wear any lip products outside of like a lip balm or like lip gloss, like plain clear lip gloss or something. I don't wear any lip product without brown lip liner. So I never really can have too many of these, right? So yeah, excited for this. I can't wait to let y'all know if I like this more than my others. One item that's not a makeup product that I forgot to mention, I guess this could have went with skincare maybe since it's for your hands. The Touchland Power Mist hand sanitizer. So I did pick this up in this new scent, Mango Passion. Currently, I love the apple, and then I have the pink one in my purse now. It's like berry something. I can never have enough of these. I got one brand new in my car that hasn't been opened yet because I always use the one that's in my purse. But I love these. You need hand sanitizer. You know, it's just something you want to have. So this one I'm excited to try out because I like mango things. So I'm excited to see how this will smell. So then the next makeup item is foundation. So I did pick up the NARS Soft Matte Foundation, and I picked this up in the color Manoir in Deep 1. Now, I currently have Marquises in all of my NARS foundations. However, In some of the foundations, Marquise's pools like a little too warm for me sometimes. So I wanted to try this one because when I was in Minnesota, I did get a sample of the Natural Radiant. The Natural Radiant foundation in that color. And even though it was a hair dark, when I mixed it with my Marquise's soft matte foundation, it kind of just looked great on my skin and just seemed to be a better match for my undertones. So this I'm excited to have. I feel like this shade kind of range runs a little bit lighter than the others, which I believe my girl Keiko has said that about this as well. So that's another reason why I'm like, you know what? I want to be able to mix Marquise's, my soft matte, and this one together. Now, today I am wearing Lancome, which this one on camera looks really, really good. The only problem with it is I do feel like it's a neutral tone, but I feel like when I first put it on, it's a little deep. But then once I do all of my concealer and everything else, it looks great. So y'all let me know if y'all can tell a difference. I like it. I mean, I feel like the neck and chest is kind of matching a little bit better for me. So we'll see, but definitely wanted to go ahead and grab this while I can get it for a sale price, because foundation is one of my favorite beauty products, and I'm always here to try out something new or try to find my like perfect match. When I was in the Sephora store in Minnesota, the girl was trying to like find my match, and honestly, I was not getting my perfect match in one color. And we tried a lot of foundations, and I think that's kind of what I've come to realize, that I'm someone that will either do better just going deeper in the shade, or I'm either gonna just have to mix to get my like perfect match, which is totally fine. I have quite a few different foundations, which is why adding this is no big deal, because now I can just mix those two and this will probably give me my better match anyway. And so the next makeup product I did pick up the Sephora concealer brush in the number 71. I want to take a peek at this. I got this because I wanted to be able to get up under the eye much better than I can today with the brushes I have. I told you all I have been lately using, yeah, the way you see the way that tip is, y'all, you can definitely get up under the eye so much better. I have been using brushes only for my concealer and my foundation lately, just because I just like the full coverage look that it gives. This I'm excited to try. I will let y'all know. I know there's another one, I think 57, which I think that's similar to an e.l.f. brush I have. So I didn't pick that one up, but excited for this one because I feel like I can get really, really close up under the eye, which is what I needed anyway. So the last item that I picked up from Sephora is going to be the Sephora Powder Puff. So right now, whenever I go in to put on like my setting powders, at first I will put it on with the brush, but then when I go in to do like a little layer to bake or to go back in and just to kind of add double the coverage, I'll use my beauty blender. And I'm like, you know what, I actually want to get one of these that can kind of go right up under the eye perfectly. Let's open her up just so I can see. Yeah, so you see that how it's just pointed, it'll be able to go under the eye perfectly. So definitely excited, and that's really like soft. So definitely excited for this, to try this out as well. So I think y'all, yes, that is all of the items I got from the Sephora sale. I'm gonna go ahead and get the fragrances for Forever Mood, get those pulled out so we can get into those next. All right, y'all, so here is the packaging for the Forever Mood Fragrance Discovery Set. You do get all 4 of her fragrances to be able to kind of try out and determine which one you would like best. So in my opinion, when I saw her fragrances, I knew I wanted to get something, but I wasn't really sure from the notes what was gonna be it for me. And I personally have not been in the store or anything like that to smell these in person. So I was like, you know what, let me just get the Discovery Set. The fragrances are affordable, they're $79. So I'm like, you know what, if you really love it, just pick up one, even if it is after the sale, no big deal. Since I'm gonna be smelling these today, I may make a decision to place one more order if I fall in love with one of these. So the first one we're gonna smell is I Am Her, which has red velvet, pear, and raspberry in it. And let's see how easy I can get this out, y'all, without breaking a nail. I've had to sort of tear up the box to get the fragrances out, but it is what it is. I really wasn't gonna keep them in the box anyway. My thought was these are gonna be going in like a travel bag for me, and then I can just kind of decide which fragrance I want to keep. So I Am Her is up first. So let's go ahead, and I just got this some little paper here, y'all. So we can get our first impressions. Let's see. Okay, like how it sprays out. Now, of course, that vanilla is like right here still, so. Okay. Definitely a strong raspberry scent. Definitely a good fruity. This is definitely one of the scents I would say that like is more simplistic. It's not, it smells good, but it's like, I don't want to say basic, but this is something we've smelled before in some other way. So I don't smell any like the red velvet. I don't smell that, but it could be totally different once it's on the skin. Yeah, y'all, I'm gonna come back to this one. This smells good, but it's kind of like, okay, you cute. You know what I mean? Like it's giving like, it's a cute fragrance. It's not giving like, oh my God, this is a stunner. So let's try one of the other ones. Next one we're gonna go ahead and try is NDA. It has tobacco flower, spice rum, and vanilla bean in it. So let's see what this one gives. I feel like this is the one that people said seems to be a little more complex. So let's see. Give it a minute. Okay. Okay, this is pretty. This is not a scent I would normally go out and buy, but it does smell really good. Should we be rating these, y'all? So the first one, if I had to rate it 1 out of 10, I would give that one like a 6.5. Because it's just simple. Like it's just something you can go get somewhere else. However, I was supporting Jackie no matter what. But that is not like very different. It's very simple. This is pretty as it's starting to dry down more. This is not a scent I would typically go for though. I would say I would give this like a 7. A 7 out of 10. And keep in mind, y'all, this is just first impression. So I don't know how these fragrances last or anything like that. So this is just like my initial thoughts. This is based off of just the notes we have and us smelling it together. So let's go ahead and grab another one. The next one we are trying is You Remind Me. Now, You Remind Me has apricot and white florals. So let's see. And this I heard is more like a more clean smelling scent, which y'all, I don't typically go buy clean smelling fragrances. I'm typically like a gourmand girl. Definitely soft feminine. This actually is nice though. This is nice. It's kind of powdery, or I guess that's the musk, huh? This smells good. This smells like something you put on when you like get out the shower, get out the bath. This doesn't smell like anything I would put on to go out for like date night or anything. Like it's just very simple, but it smells good though. Can't lie, it does smell good. Yeah, this one I would probably give it like a 7.25. This one is going to be good for the girls who want a good everyday kind of clean smelling fragrance, something that's not going to be offensive to other people if you work in an office. I think this would be good for that. It's definitely not giving date night vibes for me, but if you're out going out to run errands like during the daytime and maybe you're going out for a cute lunch, this will be good for that. Okay, so the last one, which I think this one would be considered the more gourmand option. This has lemon, jasmine, and vanilla frosting, so definitely more gourmand. Hard to get. This one, I was thinking I Am Her might be the one that I fall really in love with, but it might be this one. Let's see. Let's see what she gives. Okay. Definitely starting to get some of the lemon note. This smells good. So this, because it's a gourmand, I feel like this would pair well with like that vanilla body mist that I just got, or either one of my other vanilla fragrances, maybe even like Angel Share or Gentle Fluidity Gold. This is nice. I like this. This is probably my favorite. Yeah, out of 10, I would give this like a 7.75, maybe 8. And this is just off the smell. This is not off longevity or, like I said, none of that, because I have no idea the lasting power. Yeah, I would say 7.75. This is my favorite. And this is my favorite because I foresee me being able to pair this with so many other fragrances. So just my overall thoughts. None of these are like heavy hitters for what I like, because NDA seems like it would be the heavy hitter of the group, but that's really not the scent profile that I typically go for. I would say I would typically go for, you know, more of the gourmand or something that's like sweet and feminine. I Am Her definitely would be layered with something else. I'm looking over at my fragrances just to see what I would kind of pair that up with. Maybe like a Trap Rev from Louis Vuitton. I might even pair that with like Gucci Flora, or even like Burberry Her. Like those are the fragrances I can think of at the moment that I'm seeing right here that maybe would work. Yeah, this one, I would say to intensify hard to get, you're gonna have to pair with something else because it's not intense. And that's the thing, none of these seem really intense to me. So if you are looking for a more intense fragrance, I would say you probably are not gonna find that in these. Yeah, I like this one. Yeah, so I think for me, I would say if you are someone that is just really getting into fragrances, you will probably love these. If you have a nice size fragrance collection, you'll probably be like, girl, I could pass on those. Or like in my case, you can go the route of just getting the discovery set, maybe seeing how they pair with some other fragrances in your collection, and then buying the bigger bottle, which is probably what I would do. I would probably buy Hard to Get, or maybe I Am Her, but I would be buying it specifically to make as a combo. I wouldn't wear them by themselves because they're not just giving me the whole like, you know, like, oh, that smells so good. Like none of them are giving that, oh my God, like feeling or whatever. So I would say if you are going to buy these, just keep that in mind. I feel like when you price fragrances at a more affordable price, then there are some things that have to take a cut, right? So the intensity, maybe the longevity, things like that. I feel like that sometimes takes a cut when we're looking at less expensive fragrances, at least for me. I don't have any fragrances that are like 80 bucks that last for hours and hours and that just smells so amazing. Like I don't have any of those. All of the fragrances, my like luxury fragrances, not including any niche ones, but the luxury ones that are like at minimum 100, 110, 115, even some of those only last 3-4 hours. So for $80, I do think that this is nice, and I do think this is something that'll be good for a lot of people for like everyday wear, or if you want to combo them with other fragrances that you have. But none of these I'm running out my door to go get, I'll say that. However, I am extremely proud of Jackie Aina. I don't know her, but I know her from YouTube and I know her from social media, and I'm just so happy to see a Black woman creating in this space. So I'm extremely happy for her, and I'm so glad I supported this. I supported a lot of things Jackie has done. I have a Jackie palette from Anastasia. I have a, what do you call those? A highlighter set she came out with. I can't think of the brand right now, but I don't even use it. Or sometimes I might take it on vacation if I want to get like, you know, really like the highlighted and glittery look. I can't think of who she did that collaboration with, but I have that. I also used to have the Too Faced Chai foundation. That's when I realized, girl, you and Jackie Aina do not have the same undertones, but I was mixing it with another foundation that I really love. So I've supported Jackie with a lot of her releases, and I've bought Forever Mood candles too. So I've supported her in a lot of ways. So of course it was a no-brainer for me. I was gonna go out and buy something. Again, the discovery set was only $24, y'all. So even if you're just like, you know what, I just want to see, or even if you want to like let's say you're having like a girls event at your house, or you're doing something like that, and you want to just gift these to friends, like put a little, you know, little fragrance in each gift bag. Like, that's cute, which is why I'm over here thinking now maybe I should have bought 2 of these, because I definitely might do something and want to just put in a little goodie bag. I might do that. But yeah, so I think they're cool. Hard to Get definitely is the one that's seeming to be my like favorite. None of these fragrances are like, oh my God, gotta have it. Not for me, but that does not mean it won't be for you. Definitely go check them out. And again, support a Black woman-owned business. So y'all, that is my haul and the first impressions on the Forvr Mood fragrances. So I'm excited to try out all of my new makeup products and all of my, you know, new skincare, body care, all these things. I'm excited to. I definitely plan on doing a favorites for the month of April, so it'll come out in May, because I want to let y'all know how I'm feeling about some of these different products and things like that. The thing I'm most excited about, y'all, is that vanilla skin. It smells so good. Now, it may not last long because I'm not smelling it in my little area as much anymore, but it smells so good. So I will definitely let y'all know in my May video for April favorites how I'm feeling about some of these products we talked about today. So I thank you all so much for watching and supporting me. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.